Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
The problem with Dmitry Bivol fans, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And the problem with Dmitry Bivol fans is that 99% of Dmitry Bivol fans are just simply Canelo Alvarez haters. Let's just be honest and unbiased. Before he fought Canelo Alvarez, nobody knew who the hell this guy was. No one cared about Bivol. Immediately after he fights Canelo, you see everybody's profile pictures are, I'm Bivol fan this, I'm Bivol fan that. All these guys swinging from his nuts, never knew anything about him, called him a cherry pick for Canelo. These guys didn't even understand that Dmitry Bivol statistically is the #1 defensively rated fighter in boxing. They don't even know the statistics or facts behind Dmitry Bivol. They started researching after the Canelo fight. They don't even appreciate the risk that Canelo took by even fighting this guy in a weight class he did not belong, in giving up all the advantages. But at the end of the day, most of these guys are Canelo Alvarez haters. But one of the biggest problems with Bivol's fans is that they don't keep the same energy. Dmitry Bivol rejected the rematch for a Canelo Alvarez fight at 175 pounds. And according to Dmitry Bivol's own manager, his own team, they didn't want to rematch Canelo at 175 because they did not want to risk losing their belt at that weight class to Canelo. That's not my opinion. That's not what I think. That's literally what Dmitry Bivol and his team has stated. That is a fact. Now, what's also interesting is Dmitry Bivol has rejected another fight. And what was the other fight? He rejected Undisputed with Artur Beterbiev. So he'd rather reject a Canelo rematch. He'd rather reject Undisputed with Artur Beterbiev and sit out the whole year without fighting. Make that make sense. If we're honest and unbiased, that was a complete and blatant duck of Artur Beterbiev. And what's so sad about the Dmitry Bivol fans is that there is zero pressure to get this man to do anything great outside of just sitting around waiting for an opportunity. I mean, it's okay for him to reject Undisputed. It's okay for him to reject a rematch with Canelo. There's no pressure for him to move up to cruiserweight and capture a new title in a new division. There's no pressure for him to force the fight with Artur Beterbiev and say, hey, let me contact the WBC and see what I can do to lift this ban on Russian fighters. Let me agree to those terms with Top Rank and be great, because this is the same guy who said he prefers legacy over money. He's already got a Canelo payday. That's better than most fighters get in boxing. At the end of the day, Dmitry Bivol fans apply no pressure to this guy and let him get away with ducking.